What's going on, everybody? Doc Weirdbeard here, and I'm asking, what's the pop top do for you? Let's get into it. We all know that we can go buy a disc and then a year later buy the same disc from a different run, and they can act completely differently. Why is that? A big part of it is the dome. And you'll hear people specifically knowing that they want a domey disc or knowing that they want a flat disc. So why do they want that? What does the dome do to your disc? Some people are going to say the dome is going to make it more stable, more glidey, less stable. I personally think the more dome, the more glide you're going to get out of it. Whether it's stable or understable depends on other characteristics of the disc. What determines the dome? What determines the dome of a disc is generally how it was cooled. So discs are melted plastic, therefore they have to be hot. They're usually hot when they pop out of the mold. They might be in Southern California when they're molded. They might be for a colder environment, and they're going to cool very differently. That cooling process is what determines how the plastic shrinks, how the plastic tightens, and how it's formed and what the dome is going to look like. But can you change it? I have two gateway elements with me today. Both of them pretty flat. They're the exact same disc. I'm gonna dome one of them out, leave the other one as is. I've got two gateway assassin here. They're the exact same disc. One's wiped, one's not. Same dome on them, and I'm gonna flatten one out, leave the other one as is. You need a flat pan disc. I like to use the Gateway Magic because it's nice and flat. You want hot boiling water. I've got my kettle right here. So to dome it out, we're going to take the disc we're gonna dome, and I'm gonna take a thermal flask, set it in there. I'm gonna take my hot water straight out of the kettle. You can see how hot that is. And then we just let it rest. Now let it sit until it completely cools, and it has to cool with that weight on it for the dome to stick. Got too much dome on your disc? Let's flatten it out. I like to take these large plates. They've got a little bit of a lip here. I'm going to set that top side down. My goal is going to be to put the disc in here. Put my hot boiling water in here. As hot as it can be. I'm going to take a second plate. Again, I'm going to flip it upside down. And I'm going to put it on here and then just let that chill. So we're flattening the assassin. We'll compare it in a little bit, and we're going to put a little dome on the element. I usually do my disc about 2 or 3 times until I'm fully satisfied with them, but I'll show you the results when we're done. Moment of truth. Were we able to dome our element and flatten our assassin? Let's check it out. So here's its twin. All right. And this is the dome we just did. And now so here's the original domey. It's sister disc, and then here is the one we just flattened. Don't chase the flat disc, don't chase the domey disc. Get it off your shelf and make it.